Hi, how you doing? It is Canada Day, July the 1st, 2022. But you already know that because I posted a video earlier today. So yeah. So, did I mention that um all my neighbors are pretty much pedophiles or have pedophile teenage children, right? And they are trying so hard to figure something out on how to get me to take my signs down, other than to knock on my door and talk to me like a mature adult, right? Like the woman beside me, the energy vampire. She went to my friend's house last night, bawling her eyes out. Where? Feel sorry for me, right? She cries a lot. It's an act, right? Then I seen she had one of her little bisexual friends over today. Her friend didn't stay for long. She must not have been able to put up with the crying. The good news is that the grandmother took her little pedophile grandsons out with her instead of just screwing off every day, all day by herself. She's literally taking them with her now. Isn't that wonderful? See, something good came out of it, right? She's paying attention to them. How beautiful is that? I thought that was good, right? I noticed too today, none of the kids are outside playing. All the kids that are usually here running around the neighborhood, yelling and having fun, they're not around. I think their parents are cluing in and keeping them in the house or keeping them in their yards, whatever, which is a good idea until we get this all sorted out, right? Like, the nurse at housing didn't even know that there was pedophiles here, right? How incompetent is that? Really? These are people that are supposed to be in control of our municipal government, and they haven't a clue on what is going on. Incompetent, I would say. Educated, incompetent, scholastic masturbators. Yeah. Yep. It's funny. It's got me a little bit on nerve though, because I've seen one of the guys that has a pedophile teenage son. His wife kind of stopped him today. I think he wanted to smash my front door in, but then they realized I have a camera, and she was pointing, being like, no, like, right, kind of thing. Because, yeah, I think he's a little bit in the head, as my mother would say, a few screws short. Or something like that, right? There's all these old sayings. They're starting to come back to me. My ancestors are talking to me, so yeah, they keep on giving me downloads. It's wonderful, right? Yeah, it's different. So I was talking to my oldest son today, and he wanted me to go out to the fireworks tonight at the town bay, and there's thousands of people are going to be there, and I was like, and before he invited me, he says, Mom, I never realized how many Nazi lovers there were in Bracebridge. And I was like, yeah, I know, right? And he's like, it's unbelievable. He says, at work even, he says, there's this lady, I couldn't even talk about Putin because a nurse told her that was her trigger and it would drive her insane. But I was like, well, that's her problem, right? Everybody's got a fucking trigger. How you supposed, you're not, it's not up to you to protect them all. They need to work on that shit, right? Like, what are we, their babysitters? Like, come on, okay? Fuck. So, yeah, I thought, oh, yeah, it's funny. He's bright. He's awake too. They are my children, right? He says he's been using his telepathy lately, and it's really strong. And I said, of course you do. I said, you're my son. It's in our bloodline. It's in my mother's bloodline. It's been here for our ancestors, right? I remember my great aunt and my great grandma and my grandma and my great great grandma. I had like a bunch of great aunts, and they were all very spiritual, not religious. A few of them were religious, and that's where they got me, as I got stuck with one of the religious ones for a few years, for my first 16 years, right? But yeah, it couldn't keep me down for long because I just seen the lies in it, in the religion, the hypocrisy, right? Double standards. When you have a mother that's a hypocrite, it's pretty easy to start noticing hypocrites. And the Bible is a big one. So, yeah, then my friend comes over and she talks to me. She didn't come over. She's got high anxiety too. And she was saying how, yeah, the neighbors are trying to get her on their side, and she told them, I'm not taking sides. Although she agrees with me, right? But she won't tell them that, I don't think. Well, in a way she does, right? But she's very, what do you call it? I know the word, I just can't think of it. Diplomatic. Diplomatic, because of her training as being a psychologist, or, sexually abuse therapist, counselor, whatever. We don't like the rapist, so counselor, right? And yeah, so she's more diplomatic that way, but me, I'm not. I shoot straight from the hip, right? I'm not sugarcoating nothing for nobody. They don't like the way I talk, don't fucking listen to me. Doesn't matter to me, or you know better than I am, and I'm no better than you are, right? And this is the way I talk, and this is the way I act, and this is who I am. So that's what it is. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm having a difficult time though. They're shooting a lot of negative energy my way, right? Yeah, I can hear them yelling outside my bedroom, my window, in the morning and in the afternoon, trying to make. They're all drama queens trying to make a scene, right? I noticed the one that lives next door to me, the one that lives beside her, is a crackhead. She gave up her kids for dick, for crack, just the other day, right? Broke the hearts of many people, but yeah, it was her choice, right? It's her karma. So kids might be better off. Who knows? I don't know, right? So she's been sitting over with my neighbor, the energy vampire, and they hate each other, but they come together to hate on my signs, right? People are strange. My oldest son told me there is a spiritual psychic community in my town, on my old hometown road. Now, I would really like to know these people, because I don't want to live here anymore. I can't take the normies anymore. They're stupid. They can't think. They don't think right. They don't act right. I don't like the drama. I just want to be peace. I just want to have ease and be at peace, right? And help people that really need or want to be helped. Not people that just want to complain. And I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge to give. And I'm realizing I've been giving it away to the wrong people my whole life. Helping people that were not deserving because they really didn't care. They just wanted to hear themselves talk and cry and complain and get mad and have temper tantrums, right? Well, that's not me. It really isn't. So I'm having to tell my mind, come on, stop that nonsense. You're causing me harm. No overthinking this stuff. Right? Whatever happens, happens. I'm protected. Right? The Creator's got my back. Right? The angels, my ancestors. These people will just be their own undoing, as normal, as usual. Those people are always their own undoing. They just act up until they malfunction, and then they cause trouble and end up in prison or a nut home, right? Or they OD or some stupid thing like that. So yeah. So I'm not going to the fireworks tonight. I don't want to be around thousands and thousands of these Nazi Satanist sleepers. Okay? Cannibals that like to eat fast food. I'd rather just stay at home and learn something new. Hone my skills. Alright? I'm getting new skills all the time. Every morning I wake up and I've got a new bing light bulb goes off in my head and I'd be like, okay, yeah, I knew that. Forgot that a long time ago. Strange how this works. Right? I am ascending. I am. It is different. Very different. But I hope you are too. If you're watching my channel, maybe you are. Or well, why else would you watch me? You think I'm just some crazy old lady? Right? You get a kick out of it? I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. Right? I got 100 videos up now. This is going to be 101. Right? I think I'm doing pretty good for having my voice stolen for 59 years. And I finally get it back. And my courage and my fearlessness. Right? My genuinity? Authenticity? Right? Sometimes I stumble with words, and it's because my brain works too fast. I got a million thoughts running through my head. I do much better when I have people question me and ask me questions, because then I could just they just come. It's so easy, right? But when I have to think of it by myself and what to say, I've got a million thoughts going through my head. Which one am I going to say? And so I start marbling my words, right? So that's why that happens. All right? All right. So yeah, if you're celebrating Canada Day, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. I don't agree with fireworks anyways. The noise and the pollution are so bad for the critters and the creatures, and for nature. It is, right? It's been proven. But people don't care because it's their ego. They gotta go out and celebrate with explosives, right? Yeah. Waste of money. Bad for the environment. So, yeah. Maybe I'll take a cab tomorrow to a park or something and go sit in a park. We'll see. We'll see. All right? All right. Have a good night. I love you all. All right? Okay, bye.